Yes, today we are taking a look at another Mcfarlane's DC Multiverse figure, and it is the Red Hood from the Dawn of DC storyline that I think it's about to come out. Actually, it's supposed to come out in October. I guess they're going to start the whole Dawn of DC storyline. So, and we already have figures from Mcfarlane and Red Hood. So this will be technically my second Red Hood, third Jason Todd type character, because the Arkham Knight from the video game, which I do have there, he was a version of Jason Todd, who was like a final boss in the game. And then of course I do have the Three Jokers Red Hood, which I think it's a great figure. I did miss out on the first one, and then it's like ridiculous pricing out there, so I'm holding off to maybe one day I will own one, but who knows, maybe I'll just go with that BBTS special edition one, which at the time I didn't want to order it, but now I kind of regret it. But anyway, we do have this newer version, which I think it looks pretty good so far inside of the packaging. So we will have to get it out and see what it looks like out of the packaging. So as we do here on the channel, I am going to get this unboxed and I will be right back. All right, now that we have the figure out of the packaging, we will quickly go over the accessories. As always, all Mcfarlane's DC Multiverse figures come with a stand with the DC logo. Comes in handy. And a data file or trading card, whichever way you want to call it. And it has an image of the same image as it does on the back of the box of the Red Hood there, standing there with these two swords. And a little story on Jason Todd, whose background story has changed quite a lot. He was, when he first came out, he was similar to Dick Grayson's storyline as far as having acrobats getting killed or parents and stuff. Then it was changed for a thief being who was stealing the Batmobile's tires and stuff like that. He wasn't easily the most liked Robin. He was pretty hated. I even did a poll on him and that they wanted him dead. So to come back as a Red Hood and be as popular as he is now, it's a little redemption, I guess, for the character himself. And he does come with an extra set of trigger finger hands. And of course the fist, which I don't totally hate the trigger finger hands, but sometimes, some figures, if you're not going to have weapons, any guns and stuff, what's the point of having trigger hands? They should have just put little coping hands. Again, you can buy the weapon accessories from Mcfarlane, but still, I mean, this is a weapon. DC doesn't seem to have and it's actually a more gruesome death to be hacked to death with a knife. I should just cut it out and just start putting weapons back in the figure, so make it more accurate. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, he does come with one sword, and he's there he has two, but hey, and it is. Let me fix my lighting here because it seems to be a little too dark. There it is. You can see it is a badly painted sword. He's got, at first I thought they were maybe, signs of weapon, but it's the paint. It's kind of chipping off and bubbling up and stuff. And then the handle, which I appreciate the two tones on it, not just a single. It's badly painted there, if you can see it, there and there. And then it is very weak ass gummy. I mean, it's got no firm or hardness to it. It is just terrible. I mean, you couldn't even straighten this up even if you wanted to. It's just no way. Might have to freeze it just so I can. I mean, this is incredible. It's just very gummy. I mean, it's a nice looking sword, but man, it's just anyway. And then of course he does come with the same crowbar he had with the Jokers and pretty much every other. And I think the Joker had one, and the Three Jokers Red Hood, I have one somewhere in my accessory box for him, which we've seen before. Now again, this is I'm gonna say it's a different looking version because it kind of looks like the first version that Mcfarlane had out there. It just seems got some pretty improvements there, but it looks nice. They intertwine. I like how they did the little Robin mask under to cover the eyes over that face mask, that mouthpiece mask. There and there you can see he's got some damage on it, so that's very nice. It looks very, very nice. He's got the red eyes. Looks really good. I'm liking the vest and the hood. It's kind of loose, but it is glued on here. But it looks really good. It's nice, good. And now he's got these I don't know if this is supposed to be for the sword or what they're for, but it makes no sense. Because again, they only gave me, well, maybe they're supposed to go like that. But then again, they only gave me one sword. So yeah, that defeats that. But other than that, the coloring on it, he's got better body sculpt than the three Jokers. I don't know if you can see his legs out there, how thin that was. That particular figure was skinny and top heavy. This one here, it looks nice. It's like I've seen this sculpt before. I just can't remember when. And he's got the taped up forearms. He's got the gloves there with a little red on it. He's got the signal. I guess that's meant to be the Red Hood signal, but it's covered up, but it's a nice touch. He's got the belt there. And then the pants striking the line looks very nice. But again, when you do things like that, it looks bad. But other than that, it looks good. They should have just put a little line there or something. Yeah, but oh, he's got the articulation on the thighs. Does he have the boot cut? No way, I'll take it anyway. Double jointed knees, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, you can't get much of it. It doesn't go all the way to the back. And let's see, the arms are pretty good though. But yeah, this is actually a nice looking figure. I like the details on it. It looks really good. And again, he looks a lot more proportioned than the three Joker ones, which I do like. And it's right here. I might as well just bring it in frame. And it is a lot bigger too. Much bigger than the three Jokers one. I didn't realize how small. Again, Mcfarlane scaling is terrible. But yeah, and of course he has one of the guns that I borrowed from the Batman from the Flashpoint. So I pose him with the weapons. But yeah, actually really small. And again, I also do have the Arkham Knight, which in the video game he was a boss. I think it was a final boss or one of the last bosses or something in the game. Turned out to be a Jason Todd. But again, this looks really good. I like what they've done to it. I like the look of it. And again, I haven't been reading the storylines. I just happen to know that the Dawn of DC storylines were going to be coming out in October, end of October sometime. So now I'm kind of interested, and I hope that they make a movie or a series on it on Max. So and that whole storyline up. Because at my age, I'd rather just follow the storylines. I'm not much of a reader anymore. But yeah, this is a nice, I like the getup. I wish they would definitely do something with these. I mean, it gets to a point that it's just lazy. I'm sure they have more than enough money to fix that. But other than that, the details on the figure, it is great. They have actually done a really good job with this Todd figure. Again, the face mask with the little Robin on it. It's got the Robin eyepiece. And then this mask is good. Oh, and it does tilt, just in case you're wondering, under. You just got to move it around, but it does tilt, and it does go up, which there looks great. And it goes down again. So yeah, that look right there. That's the ticket right there. That's pretty much how. Oh, you do have the bicep. Yep, he also does. I mean, they all do, but. And then he doesn't have much of, I mean, he doesn't have butterflies, but I don't see the spacers. So, but I'm glad this is here because it covers that joint that always sticks out with old Mcfarlane toys. But yeah, it's a nice pickup. It's my last pickup that I recently have from Mcfarlane. I ordered it with the Robin, the recently released Damian Wayne Robin together. Couldn't get my hands on the. Oh, and I also did get the Batman too, the Dick Grayson Reborn. So yeah, this is gonna look great. This is gonna look great on my shelf. I do love this version. It's one of my favorites, especially the head, the shiny face sculpt on it, and then yeah, it does have a variation of the eyes from Robin too. But this one's it looks more evil. That one looks like he's about to kill villains. I mean, they all have their own evil thing, but anyway. It's a great figure. Pick it up, man. It's worth it. It's worth the price, especially for $22 to add it to your collection. So that'll be it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, hit the notification there, hit the like button or unlike. Tell me what you think of this particular one. If it's or you still believe the first version, which obviously the first version was a pretty good version. How does this one stack up to that version? So, as always, thank you for your support. Continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.